Alrighty then, good afternoon, all you fantastic people. Silver Dragon here, coming at you with a bit of a pre-stream or pre-event announcement per se. Now, earlier in the year, we had the Steam Summer Game Festival, which was a very interesting little festival with a whole bunch of different game demos. And we basically dived into a whole variety pack of those and showed off a lot of interesting games, such as Red Solstice and Spiritfarer and the what is it, the Rift, I think it was, or something along those lines, which I thought was really awesome, and I can't wait for that to fully release. And once more, they have released another festival for the autumn here. God knows if we're going to have a winter festival at this point. I kind of hope so in a way. But hey, either way, unfortunately tonight I have a bunch of crap I have to do, so I will not be able to dive in to it quite yet. But I figured I would throw out there what I'm most likely going to be diving into this time around. So just like before, we're going to pick like three or four, maybe four games per day, and just kind of spend an hour on each of them and play and see what they're like and enjoy that kind of jazz. Now, I'll be trying not to do any of the ones that I have done previously, such as, again, Red Solstice 2, there's the Survivalists, which we already know was a good game, and so on. So we'll mostly be trying to stick to new things. And partially why I'm adding this on there now is to, take suggestions as well. Everspace 2 as well, which we checked out. It looks like they've added a lot more content to that, though, so I would like to try that again at some point, but I'm already going to get that game. I mean, come on. It's Everspace. I loved Everspace. It was, again, if you don't have Everspace, get it. It's a fantastic space sim. Do it. But yes. Or dogfight sim, I guess you should say. But yeah. So right now, my list consists of Ghost Runner, which seems like a real nice kind of first-person action combat style game. Drone Swarm, in which you get basically a alien carrier and control this massive fleet of drones, and just generally an interesting game. Garden Story, which is very similar kind of, which is a village building esque with a adorable palette style. Gladiator Guild Manager, which seems like a very interesting casual S game where it has part management and part actually controlling, well, somewhat controlling your gladiators, it seems, which is intriguing. So I figured, we'll check that out. Then there's also Black Skylands, which is a 2D kind of, what the hell? It's a bit of a colony builder and a bit of a shooter, a 2D shooter as well. So your colony gets raided, blown to shit, and you have to run around, scavenge parts to rebuild it, and get vengeance on those pirate buggers. Per Aspera, which is again, it's a strategy-esque kind of colony builder. Although it's very intriguing in its gameplay style, because it seems to be more along the lines of almost not a surviving Mars, but oh god, I can't remember for the life of me what that one was called now. Shite. But yeah, essentially you're just linking up a lot of different nodes and building things and seeing how that works. It seems rather interesting, so we'll probably check that out. Next is Gloomwood, which is a intriguing little stealth first-person shooter and a kind of what should I say? Something steam, not really steampunk, but still kind of a dark fantasy setting. And then finally there's Zelter, which again is a 2D kind of zombie survival-esque thing where you're just running around. Very oh god, I keep trying to reference games in my brain, and my brain is just not functioning today at all to give me that kind of go ahead per se. Ah, my brain not working. Yeah, no. I'd love to name the game that I'm thinking of right now, but it's just I'm failing horribly at it. Something blah. I don't know. I could scroll through like I'll say 10 miles to safety, even though it's different than slightly different than that, but still. So yeah, that's currently what I have on my list here, basically. So we'll take a look at some of those. If anyone else has any suggestions, feel free to send them my way, and I will take a look at them, because just like we found out last time around, like this is all I've managed to find right now so far. But generally speaking, a lot more different games tend to become more noticeable as time goes by, or get added to this whole thing as time goes by. So you'll end up, going through and think you've seen everything, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, there's another dozen interesting games. Oh my god. So yeah. Either way, definitely do send me your suggestions. I know, like, Partisans 1941 looks like a great little one as well. Observer is tempting, and so on. So there's definitely a lot of choice here. Exo 1, to say the least. So send me your suggestions. As long as it's not something we did last time around, I will be... and actually, I believe I have a playlist for that, too. Pretty sure I have a playlist for that. So if you're at all curious as to what... actually, I had a playlist tab open. Fantastic. If you're all curious to what we had last time, and yet there is a playlist for it, then you can take a look there, and all the games should be labeled there. Regardless, though, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you for any suggestions you send my way. And I will see you all tomorrow for this lovely little game festival shenanigans. Till then, have a great one.